And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Indiana Pacers playing against the Boston Celtics. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Turner.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, Kemba Walker is a multiple-time All-Star. But from his first seasons in the league, stardom was not assured. Even he said, "I never saw myself playing at this level. There were times I didn't know if I even belonged in the NBA. I guess you could say I'm surprised." Now, Kevin, every player has those doubts at the beginning, but few overcome them the way Kemba has.
David, he's come a long way. Thank you. Hey, Chris, tonight, 2 teams with a lot of depth. What's the difference in mindset between coming off the bench versus starting the game?
Well, when you start the game, it's like you already know what minutes are planned. You can warm up with the expectation of getting right into the game. You know your assignment. You know the starters that are going to be in the game. When you come off the bench, it's different. You know, what's the rotation of the game? When do you get in? Does the coach have a feel to get you in earlier? Is the starter that you're replacing, is he hot and you have to wait an extra 2 minutes? And also, from time of warm-up to time of getting in the game is usually about 15 minutes of real time. And so can you stay loose on the bench and can you train your body to say, wait a minute, I know it's game time, but I need 7 more minutes and then it's my turn to play.
I like that. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Indiana, Turner and Sabonis playing inside. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Lamb at small forward. Oladipo misses. Here's Walker. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision, looking only for his own shot. But he's more about team.
And Brogdon's got the ball here for the Pacers. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Brown. Last game he had 13. Pass to Tice. From 6 away, the shot's good. Brown making the play.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces in his pass.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And here is Brogdon. 20 points for him last game against the Clippers.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
Here's Tatum following the basket by Jeremy Lamb. Shoots over Turner. Tatum's shot is off. Up top, Brogdon. Guarded by Walker. And a wide open look for Lamb. Knocks down the 3-ball. Lamb's got 5.
With range to go well beyond the 3-point line, Lamb can force the defense to extend further out.
Hayward outside. Over Lamb, knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Brooklyn, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, for Boston, they've shown their capabilities, but it's been in flashes. If they want to move up this list, it may take greater focus, greater commitment.
For Boston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Knocks it loose. Turner with the steal. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Sabonis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you look at per minute production, you can make a strong case that Domantas Sabonis at times has been underutilized. With consistent minutes, he can give you an efficient 20-10 every night.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Sabonis. And Sabonis having to spend some time at the power forward spot in today's game, Greg. He's pretty big for that position.
I mean, 6'11", 240. He's gotten leaner, done some yoga, worked on strengthening those hips, looking to stay mobile. And that ought to serve him whichever position he plays.
Yeah, and the Celtics had their issues last season, Kevin, but in the end, they lost to a super team. I mean, the East has just gotten better, led by Toronto and the Bucks. That's a big challenge for Boston. Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Pacers leading by 4. Brogdon with it. He's picked up by Walker. Here's Brogdon. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Pocket 4. Teardrop shot. And Lamb with the basket on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Well, Chris, with LeBron going to the Lakers, many picked the Celtics to rule the East. Now that road is less certain.
Oh, yeah, because the East has gotten good. Let's think about it. Philly, Toronto, the reigning champions. Also, it's just, and don't forget about Boston. I mean, they have the talent to play with anyone. Now it's a matter of maximizing that talent and becoming the best version of themselves.
And historically, you almost never saw a great shot blocker who could also knock down triples at a high clip. But count Miles Turner among the unicorns who provide that rare combination.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And the stretch center in demand. For Miles Turner, Greg, how does he take that next step as a player?
Getting stronger. And continuing to improve his recognition and communication at both ends of the floor.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And the ceiling Turner has is impressive. Has the potential to be a dominant big man in this league.
Walker surveying the floor. The pass to Tice. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Tice has got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, wonderful court awareness that time. You can count on Walker to find the open man.
Here's Brogdon. Oladipo outside. Out to Lamb. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. A shot by Brogdon, wide open. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 4. Passes it to Tice. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the paint, here's Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. That'll be a 5-second call. And now let's take a look at a very well-rounded group of players. Shooting guards who can rebound with the big boys. 5th best, Victor Oladipo.
Well, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. I mean, typically a two-guard, you're not in tight when a shot goes up, so competing for rebounds is that much more difficult.
Yeah, and the energy they show on the glass is outstanding. They work so hard in the paint.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Clippers. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Brown, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
Oh, Brown is just fearless, Kevin. I mean, especially when it comes to going right into the contact.
And for Jaylen Brown, part of the challenge last season, especially with the return of Gordon Hayward, was meeting the high expectations, Greg, in a reduced role.
Competition for minutes, and then early on, he struggled. We all see the potential, but it's really about seizing the moment every time you're on the court.
And the first one drops. When you're a championship contender, Chris, what are the aspects, the characteristics of an offense that is needed to get to that level?
You have to be balanced. You just can't be an inside team that can't shoot threes. You can't be a team that just shoot threes. You have to have guys that can dribble, that can get their own shot. You need guys that can catch and be standstill shooters as well, so that when you have the guys that dribble and get that space, their hands are ready and they're already ready. They're already prepared to shoot. And then it'd be really nice to have a post player, a dominant inside finisher, a guy that once he gets it in the painted area, everyone's going to have to watch out because he's going to dunk on him and make a post.
Marcus Smart's checked in for the Celtics.
Celtics substitution. Marcus Smart.
Left block shot on the way. And Turner the bucket on the assist from Jeremy Lamb.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Walker. A stupendous finish in traffic. Walker's got his third bucket of the night. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and that's got to be annoying to them. I mean, work hard to get to the line, but fail to capitalize.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and gotten the perfect position to alter the shot.
Shot's good by Turner.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Here's Tatum following the score by Miles Turner. Tatum drives in. That's tipped. Here's Oladipo. It's deflected. Tatum against Turner. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And on the drive, Tatum uses long strides rather than elite quickness to get where he wants to go.
The Pacers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Pass to Sabonis. He kicks to Oladipo. Good, nice job down low.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Outside, Walker. Smart on the wing. It's tipped, and so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Celtics also with a sub. Cantor's checked in. Here's Smart. No good on the quick three. Indiana leading by 4. Now McConnell. kicks to McDermott. Pass to Holiday. 5 to shoot. Down low. Shot's good by Leaf. And the Pacers lead by 6.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Walker. It's rebounded by Indiana. Outside Warren. The pass to McConnell. Shoots from 14, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Now here's Walker. 8 points his last outing. In the corner, Smart with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And after signing a 4-year, $52 million contract extension, Marcus Smart rewarded the Celtics, Chris, with the best season of his young career.
Yeah, his best shooting percentages by far. I mean, add in his continued progress as a playmaker. Don't forget he's the man on the defensive end. I think that's money well spent for Boston.
And he knocks down the first one.
Very rare for players to be elite defenders from the moment they set foot in the NBA, but that was the case for Marcus Smart. A tremendous physicality to go with a pit bull disposition has made him downright scary at times at that end of the floor.
And so, Smart nails both of them. You know, Greg, defense are given for Marcus Smart. The growth necessary for him has been at the offensive end.
And now, finally making progress as a three-point shooter. Had already made strides with his passing. He's becoming quite the two-way player.
Warren kicks to Holiday. Over Smart. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, that's how you play it. He does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the Pacers with possession here. 4-point game. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind. Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
So it's the Celtics now. The Pacers making the shot. Here's Tatum. Nice D from Warren.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Off target with his 3. Celtics trail by 6. And Wanamaker gets it to go.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Passes to Warren. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For Indiana, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
One shot.
And that one misses. .125 left here in the opening quarter. The kick out to Holiday. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. And the Pacers lead by 6.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Wanamaker. He's covered by McConnell. Williams for 3. Can't hit that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. Holiday left side. Pass to McConnell. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first. And stolen by Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And this is something we saw in college. Tatum gets his hands on the ball, causing deflections and steals.
There's 38 seconds left in the first. McConnell passes to Leaf. And he gets the bucket.
I like that big play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Celtics trail by 6. 20 seconds left to play in the first. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
There's 18 seconds left here in the first quarter. Warren with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. From downtown, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Pacers lead by 6. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Gordon Hayward reunited with his college coach Brad Stevens. He said they go way back.
Our relationship started when I was in high school. He came to my morning workouts and really recruited me at Butler and was kind of the first guy that I think believed in me that I could make it to the next level.
And I'm sure, Greg, that relationship played a big role in Hayward deciding to join the Boston Celtics.
And not just a connection, but a respect. Hayward now a veteran in this league, while Stevens has moved into the conversation for one of the better young coaches in our league.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Indiana. Leaf is out there with McDermott. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Warren. And it's Holiday in at the 2-guard spot. And here's Warren for 3. They get it back. Shot clock at 6. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, if you were going to lose Kyrie Irving, why not replace him with Kemba Walker? The Celtics brought Walker in from Charlotte last offseason, and it looks like he's going to pay off big time in Boston. The Celtics didn't exactly do what they wanted the last couple of years, but with Walker and Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and a hopefully healthy Gordon Hayward, the Celtics aren't exactly going to be in the lottery anytime soon either.
Well, you're right on that, D.A. They're still stocked, and we love Walker. He'll, I think, mix well with this team. Thank you.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Williams finds Canner. Here's Brown. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Now here is Holiday. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Pass to Leaf. Shoots a three. And Cantor pulls it down. Celtics trail by 4. Left side, Smart. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Leaf. Rebound, Boston. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
Yeah, the offense looked cohesive last night. Whatever challenge the opposition presented, they answered with confidence.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Sabonis, he's checked in for TJ Leaf. Turner comes in for Doug McDermott. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Aaron Holiday. Here's Wanamaker. He had 10 points in the win against Cleveland.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist total show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
The body and agility, rare considering Brown's size. That's why he's always been such an intriguing prospect.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Bounce pass from McConnell. Oladipo against Smart. Back to Sabonis. Oladipo left side. 5 on the clock. Bucket is good. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Kicks it to Williams. Back to Wanamaker. Pacers with the rebound. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And now a 7-point Indiana lead. Here's Wanamaker. He's covered by McConnell. Brown against Oladipo. Now here's Smart. Tight defense on him. And here's Brown outside. That shot missing. Nice D from Oladipo. Pacers leading by 7. Uncovered. And again, it's Indiana converting.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Yeah, and Brad Stevens, credited for the culture he's helped establish in Boston. But last season, though, that took a hit. Now we'll see how he responds to that adversity. It's going to be interesting to see.
Sinks the triple. Wanamaker's got 5 now.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded closely. Turner dishes to Oladipo. Tipped away. Stolen by Smart. Here's Wanamaker. He's covered by McConnell. And Wanamaker gets it to go. Chris, Coach Stevens was candid after last season. He said he could have done a better job finding that fit and holding a standard for the team.
Well, you like seeing that. If a coach has to hold his players accountable, then he must first hold himself accountable. And the front office was quick to dismiss that notion, but not so many fans. There's no panic in Stevens, though. I like that. He's a steady hand through it all.
Here's Oladipo following the bucket by the Celtics. A shot by McConnell, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Oladipo. Averaging 21 points per game, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities 100%.
First one falls for him. Some great ball handling in this game. Chris, we see it all the time. Of all of them, whose crossover impresses you the most right now?
Oh, right now, okay. Man, you got to go out to wherever Kyrie Irving is. And first of all, his handles are
great handle, right?
Oh, his handles are sick. Don't forget about Curry, because Curry can shoot so well. Sometimes we sleep on his handles. And John Wall with the speed, it's no way you can stop John Wall coming full speed at you. He can cross you over left and right without even blinking, and you'll just be standing still, stuck, not even realizing he laid the ball up past you already.
Now here's Turner. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers.
And he had 2 blocks also, don't forget. I mean, it tells you what kind of presence he was for him at both.
They get the rebound, got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 3.
Wow, he's just incredible at understanding the game. Hayward is so good at making the defense pay for leaving guys open.
The Pacers have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Bounce pass from Brogdon. Here's Sabonis. And there's the feed to Turner. And here is Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock to stop the drought. Sabonis inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
You take a look at Turner. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities at All-Star Weekend, but, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
The Celtics making a switch here. Tice is checked in.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers now for Walker. Some impressive play from him over the last month. 11th in assists, 15th in steals, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And he really is the consummate playmaker. Always keeping his head on a swivel. Searching for the open man. Completely unselfish basketball play. And Hayward gets it to go.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Pacers trail by 3. Here's Brogdon. Can they get it? And it's Oladipo that time on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And his shot, I mean, has come around. I mean, for most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Walker, that's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Oladipo, the pass to Brogdon. His three-pointers off the mark. Boston leading by 3. Now the pass to Smart, the 10-footer. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Oladipo. He's got 11. Can't connect from 13 feet out. A shot by Hayward, wide open, and a miss there on the triple. And Indiana shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. They get it again. Here's Oladipo. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Walker the pass to Poirier. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Myles Turner.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First free throw is good. While the NBA is entertainment, you know, Chris, it also can have a very social impact in a positive ways. Guys like Kyle Korver have spoken out. The Jazz took action last season. Chris, how do you feel the league has responded to issues like discrimination?
Well, I think the league has done a wonderful job, better than any league. First of all, we acknowledge it. You don't just throw it under the rug and say there's no problem here. And that may be the toughest, to be able to acknowledge that. And then secondly, to make quick, sweeping decisions, I think has also been awesome too. But I don't think any league in the history of sports has had more players speak up for issues in society than ours. Let's go back to Bill Russell and others, the way that they started the game and came in. We have to love it, and I love the fact that the league is not scared of the narrative, and we work together. And by the way, that Kyle Korver article was so awesome. It was so vulnerable for him to write that. And when you have players like that, no matter what color, that are selfless to speak out to make society better, then it's not just good for the game, but it's great for all of us. So kudos to Kyle, the Jazz, and everyone doing all they can do to make things better for everyone.
Absolutely.
And a player who flew under the radar last year, Malcolm Brogdon. Pacers wanted to add him over the summer. Got a hefty deal from Indiana to leave the Bucks. Exactly the kind of player that the Pacers need.
And the first one drops.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with this fiery approach to the game.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for Myles Turner. Cantor checked in for the Celtics. Jason Tatum comes in for Gordon Hayward. And so Smart nails both of them. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Back to Brogdon.
2 minutes.
6 to shoot. It's not going to go for him. Walker with some nice D.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That'll be his second foul of the game. Walker the pass to Smart. It's over Brogdon, and Smart with the basket on the assist by Walker. Smart's got the lead up to 6 now for Boston. Indiana's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Walker against Brogdon. Tries again, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Enes Kanter.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Pacers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Brogdon. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. it's been ugly.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Guys, you talk about players coming in and with a huge impact. Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
And that one falls for Smart. And after an incredible rookie season, Jason Tatum back to earth just a bit, Chris, in year 2.
Oh, yeah, and all that talent. Tatum getting to the line 6 times a game. That's how you put pressure on the defense.
And he makes both free throws. And here are the Pacers now. 7-point differential. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And now a look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Wednesday, they head out on the road and face the Mavericks in Dallas.
And guys, this is the kind of stretch of the schedule that you dream of. Winnable games at home against opponents you know you have a talent advantage over. It would take a lot for this team to not be successful over this stretch.
Boston again missing. Pacers trail by 7. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. No good from Lamb. Boston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Tatum. It's blocked. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Lamb leading the charge. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
He's a rangy strider, but Lamb able to beat the defense up the court and finish the play.
Celtics leading by 5.
Pick up the pace, get the 2-for-1 here.
If that's how they want to end this quarter, they're going to have to score quickly.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's Smart, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Smart's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Oh, he's getting after it offensively. Smart, putting up some points.
From deep, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Boston heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with head coach Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think was the main edge you had?
Well, I thought defensively we were a lot better, and then that led to some offense. But obviously, we're playing a bunch of skilled guys, and we're able to spread the floor, and that's helpful.
You have to make them work at both ends. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. We saw Marcus Smart lighting it up in the first half. He had 14 points, 3 steals, and 1 rebound. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough night for him in their last game. Judging by that first half, he's back to his old self again. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. You know, I'm impressed. It was what they needed, the jolt they needed, Ernie. Wow, I never knew their bench. Matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players coming off the bench. Man, keep going, bench guys.
Kenny, what did you think about Indiana?
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And you know, Marcus Smart has been really making it happen.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
Yeah, Jay, he was very creative in how he orchestrated the offense.
Pacers trail by 7. Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the center, locking down the middle. Back to Sabonis. Clock at 6. On the wing, Lamb over Hayward. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Walker against Brogdon. And Walker kicks to Tatum. Good on the shot. Tatum's got the first points of the second half here for the Celtics.
An elite mid-range shooter. That's what he is. Even back in high school, Tatum will always have this in his arsenal.
Walker with it. Brogdon picks him up. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 4 assists in the game. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Now Oladipo. Passes it to Turner. Here's Sabonis. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Sabonis has got 5.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
It's all heart. He does a great job of getting after it. He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Lamb against Tatum. Got a piece of it. Celtics leading by 9. Hayward outside. And here's Walker outside. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And yes, it's good. Hayward's got the lead up to 11 now for Boston.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Brogdon. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. That one drops for him.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Pass to Tatum. There's the triple. Some solid defense there from Lamb. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. Inside, Brogdon can't cash in from close range.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot. And you see Tatum using that insane reach on the catch. I mean, he can go get it.
Pacers trail by 11. Outside, Lamb. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Brogdon, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, if teams are getting shaken up a bit, coach is usually the first to go, get fired. Do you think teams get too trigger happy with that aspect, coach first and then looking at the team?
Yeah, I do. But unfortunately, if you're the head of the team, that's the responsibility, and that's kind of that's your job to take all of the heat. Being a coach is such a thankless job. You don't get thanked unless you win the championship. If not, it's like, good job, okay. We don't care about the fires you put out. We don't care about the players you develop. We don't care about the chemistry you built. You didn't win, and so, yeah, coaches are usually the first to go, and it's unfair. But hopefully they have some connections and they have a good resume, because they'll be back around somewhere else. They'll pop up somewhere else.
They sure will. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for the Pacers. And then for Boston, Williams comes in for Daniel Tice. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Brogdon hits them both. With the G League growing by leaps and bounds, one is now being brought to Mexico City, Chris.
I mean, first of all, let's go back to last season. Did you see how crazy those fans were in Jurassic Park in Toronto?
Yeah, they love it.
Can you imagine Mexico? Oh, my God. This would be great. Mexico City, yeah. Let's bring everyone in, all the fans in. And what I really love is that it's for the home fan base. So when I think of the Toronto Raptors, I think about the city of Toronto. I think about Canada and how it's theirs. And even though we're one league, that team is theirs, and they take that pride on, and it just brings so much more excitement. Can you imagine all the people in Mexico City being excited for their team? Oh, I want to be in one of the first games when that happens because I know the crowd is going to be sick. It's going to be crazy. I want to be there.
And Hayward with the stuff.
Look at him turn on the Jets. I mean, Hayward is adept at finding the right spot in transition.
And here are the Pacers now, trailing by 13. And the call will be against Brad Wanamaker. That is his first foul of the game. The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in.
T.J. McConnell.
Outside Turner. Back to McConnell. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pacers trail by 15. McConnell with it. Pass to Turner, and here's Sabonis. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Sabonis has got 7.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Wanamaker looking over the floor. Here's Hayward. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Sabonis. Outside Turner, and stolen by Tatum. Nice D from Sabonis. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Oladipo outside. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Brown missing.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Warren with the ball. Now defended by Hayward. Warren the pass to Sabonis. Over Williams. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut to just 11 points in the basket from Sabonis.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Oh, yeah, and that's just a good read on his part. And as usual, his mid-range jumper is on point.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at the Celtics, solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place. And, of course, the Pacers, 2 games back.
And when you look at Boston, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Well, it's possible we haven't seen them at their best yet. They've shown they can play with any team in the league. Now they need to do it every night, not just some nights.
A nice shot by Poirier.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Pacers trail by 13. McConnell scanning the floor. The pass to Sabonis. Oladipo trying to get open. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. T.J. Leafs checked in for the Pacers. Aaron Holiday comes in for Oladipo.
Aaron Holiday.
Now, here's McConnell, guarded by Smart. Just 3 to shoot. McConnell passes to Leaf. Good, and McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 6 assists in the game.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Now, here's Smart. 14 points for him. Brown outside. Puts it up. Cantor trying to free himself up. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Pacers trail by 13. Outside Warren. Passes it to Sabonis. Back to Warren. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Warren's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Celtics leading by 11. Outside, Smart. Brown wide open. He fires. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Holiday against Smart. Leaf kicks to McConnell. Pass to Leaf. From deep three-point range. That one doesn't drop. And the Celtics going the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Wow, I am more impressed by Tatum every time I watch him. That's some excellence.
Pacers trail by 13. Now, here's McConnell. Poked away. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Well, the book, Greg, is the same for Enes Kanter as it's always been. Great score inside, but his defense leaves you wanting.
And Kevin, at this point, he is who he is. I mean, for better or worse. Kanter is still a force off the bench to give a team some post presence in their second unit, but not sure he'll ever be a player to build around.
McDermott with a steal. Outside Warren. Pass to McConnell. Six to shoot. Stolen by Smart. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Tatum finds Walker. Boy, he just hasn't been able to get his shot to fall. And it's Warren with the ball for the Pacers. It's a 13-point game. And here's McConnell. The pass to Warren. Down low. Indiana moving the ball around. McDermott. The teardrop falls in. McDermott's got 5 points so far.
Well, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Here's Tatum. He can't hit that time. So the Pacers will take it the other way. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. Holiday, the pass to Leaf. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Leafs got it back down to single digits for the Pacers. Boston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Outside, Smart. With the teardrop and stolen by McConnell. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Indiana. Lamb is checked in for T.J. McConnell, and Brogdon subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Daniel Tice is checked in for the Celtics. Pacers shooting around 44% in this third quarter. Brogdon kicks to Leaf. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Walker. 10 points for him. The shot's good.
You can't shake Walker. He's just a master at cashing in on these and-one opportunities.
One of the bigger names on the free agent market this past year, Kemba Walker.
And it didn't take long for him to land with Boston to replace Kyrie. Hornets made an attempt but offered well below Kemba's value. I think Kemba's going to be a great fit in Boston.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
That's good from Kemba Walker.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
Now, here's Warren. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Great D that time from Tatum.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
And it's Walker penetrating. That one falls. And now it's a 12-point Boston lead.
Well, Walker has speed to burn. A nightmare keeping him out of it.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Here's Warren. With 1 on the clock. No good. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. See a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right
there. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Jeremy Lamb out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Warren. Then it's McDermott. And it's Leaf in at the 5 down low. That's the Pacers 5.
I mean, he's out there on an island all by himself. I mean, good job to stay cool and drink.
Brogdon the pass to McDermott. Inside. Here's Leaf. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Walker against Brogdon. And Walker kicks to Smart. Back to Walker. Puts it up from 15. The Pacers pull it in.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Back to Brogdon. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Lamb. Shot clock at 5. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Boston. Here's Lamb. Lamb missing again. Boston leading by 12. Here's Smart. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
I like Smart being aggressive right time, getting into the lane, using his power and speed to his advantage.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Lamb up top, guarded by Smart. Walker against Brogdon. It's deflected. Hayward outside. Here's Smart.
I like Smart using his size advantage on the interior. Nice work out there.
At the line for the Celtics, Marcus Smart. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Oladipo, he's checked in for Leaf. He hits the second from the line. Pacers trail by 15. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's Brogdon on the wing, guarded by Walker, and there it is for him.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Doesn't go that time. Good D by Brogdon. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Walker against Brogdon. And Cantor wide open. He shoots. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 6th assist on the night. Now, here's Oladipo. D right on him. Turner inside. He's covered by Cantor.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now here's Hayward following the miss by Miles Turner. Cantor's shot is off. Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Oladipo, the pass to McDermott.
Celtics foul call. That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Pacers, Doug McDermott. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Celtics. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. That's good from Cantor on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Brogdon the pass to Turner. Oladipo outside. Back to Turner. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Smart.
And that would have been a big 3 if he drained it, answering back for the triple at the other end.
And it's Walker penetrating. Lays it up off the glass.
And then Walker gets it going. He's tenacious. Feels like he can take on anyone.
Pacers trail by 19. Brogdon outside. Oladipo outside. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Stolen by Brogdon. Oladipo right side. Off target from three-point range. Celtics leading by 16. Passes to Tice. He feeds it to Walker. The shot missing. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Pacers making a switch here. Sabonis is checked in, and a change for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Marcus Smart. The Pacers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. It's Oladipo on the wing. Rebound Boston. Cantor's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Oladipo against Hayward. Walker dishes to Hayward. Boston again missing. Pacers trail by 16. Here's Oladipo. Banked in off the glass.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And Walker kicks to Cantor. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Lamb. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Brown finds Walker. Pulls it up. And it's Brown missing.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. But his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Boston leading by 14. Now Walker. Brown outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Walker. Shoots over Brogdon. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And Walker is what we call thirsty. He's thinking of firing as soon as he gets the rock. Great presence of mind from the point guard.
Now here's Brogdon. Out to Turner. A 3 ball. No good there. And it's Boston the other way. To the paint. And it's Walker that time on the assist by Brown. Walker's got 21.
And for a guy who only stands 6'1", Walker can be a strong finisher in the painted area.
Pacers trail by 18. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Second shot opportunity. Here's Turner. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And Walker kicks to Tice. In the corner, it's Hayward. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Celtics lead by 20.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
And the Pacers call time here.
Well, that's 3 straight German League titles for Daniel Tice. Before he made his NBA debut at the age of 24, he's an athletic two-way player, and he's shown he belongs.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Marcus Smart.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance. Now, here's Sabonis. Back to Brogdon. Oladipo against Brown. 5 to shoot. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Celtics leading by 20. Walker with it. Hayward outside. Dishes to Brown. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got his 3rd assist on the night. And last season, Daniel Tice shooting over 40% from long range, and Chris over 75% around the rim.
Yeah, Kevin, when you call that great efficiency, both inside and out. New contract this summer. The reward is terrific play.
And along with the association, we've seen the growth of the G League, the WNBA, the 2K League. Chris, which of those have you followed the most?
Well, first let me say I should have been drafted by the 2K League because I'm really nice. Matter of fact, anybody listening to the sound of my voice, I will beat you in the game that I'm talking on right now. But secondly,
I know you will.
I love the WNBA, from Lisa Leslie to Cheryl Swoops to my girl Candace Parker. Are you kidding me? The skill set of these ladies, oh, they have game. And I can't say I follow one the most because even the G League and their all-star game I follow. Right now it's a great time for hoops, and all 3 of these leagues I'm in on.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And Sabonis drops them both. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. Yep, it counts. Walker's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
Here's Brogdon. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Pass to Sabonis. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. And that's 13 points for Sabonis.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Walker's shot is off.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
And here we go. And it's good for 2.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Lets it go with a 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
Now, here's Brogdon. Pass to Oladipo. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
To the middle. Tice finds Hayward. No good from outside. Pacers trail by 20. And stolen by Hayward. Inside. Ball's knocked loose. And here is Brogdon. As it seems like some teams have been in rebuild mode for a long time. Is there a point at which the league should step in and maybe, I don't know, take over or give them guidance?
You know, I really do. And not because it's necessarily the fault of the team, because, it's tough to win a championship. But to be a perennial bottom dweller, basement dweller, it's not good for the fans. And fans like myself, every year comes the first game, we think, hey, we could win a championship, we could do it. But, you know, our thought process is not based in knowledge. It's just based in our hope and will for the team. So you definitely want to keep teams straight. You want to keep them honest. And I think the league could find a way to step in but not step on the toes of ownership.
Celtics leading by 18. And Walker kicks to Hayward. Walker against Brogdon. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. .139 left to play here in the fourth. Indiana's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
Celtics foul. That's his 3rd personal foul. At the line for your Pacers, Malcolm Brogdon. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Both shots good from the stripe. Celtics leading by 16.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Celtics.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Kemba Walker.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Celtics. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. On the wing, Williams jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Indiana. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Holiday gets the bucket.
You like the show of assertiveness. Give Holiday this positioning, and he'll do his thing.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Walker kicks to Ojale. Here's Poirier. Shot clock at 6. Williams. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Holiday looking over the floor. The three. Off target.
Good defense there. Langford's near 7-foot wingspan definitely can come in handy defensively.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Gordon, nice win for you guys tonight. What was the difference?
Energy. I think we play with a lot of energy, passion, especially defensively. You know, when we're all doing our job and we're playing and we're focused and we're solid defensively, we're not really having lapses, we can be a pretty good team. You know, that we don't have to walk the ball up the court, and it's not as difficult on our offense. So it all starts defensively, and I think it all starts with energy down there.
You've become one of the best young defensive teams in the league, Gordon. Thanks very much. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.